What's up everyone, welcome back to Ark Ascended and the How to Tame It series. Today on the list we have the Archaeopteryx. So, the Archaeopteryx is a, for the most part, basic knockout tame, meaning you use trank arrows or trank darts to knock it out, and you feed it. Now, I say for the most part because it doesn't eat berries or meat, it eats chitin as its baseline food. And obviously it will also eat kibble. So we're going to go for a 174, because that's the highest we have on the map at the current moment. And we have 4 times taming speed. So it will only take 1 piece of kibble, but I will go ahead and put some chitin in its inventory just to show you that it works, and it works pretty efficiently too. For our rates, we don't need narcotics. I am not really sure on official. You may need some narcotics. Actually, let's say a 150 on normal rates. If we're using chitin, we would need narcotics. And yes, you need 15 narcotics to keep asleep on 1 times rates. But we are going to use 4 times rates. 74. Boom. Alright, so it should take 1 piece of kibble. Let's go ahead and find our little guy. Let's grab our scanner, scan it. There we go, Archaeopteryx, and we're going to go for this one because it's closest. 4467, so I will see you when we're over there. This him? That's him, look at it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knock him out. We have a 644 rifle, so we'll go ahead and get him knocked out and feed him 1 piece of kibble, or 1 piece of chitin, just to show that he does eat it. What's up, PT? Are we safe? And they do eat kibble. You definitely need more kibble, or more chitin than kibble, but go ahead and give him kibble for the second feeding. And my goodness, frames, chill. Please, thank you. Looks like it has a baby with it. Gotta find that baby. Alright, and there we go. There is our Arca. Now, before we go back to base, I will go ahead and explain one of the abilities of it. Now, the abilities are kind of weak, but the first one is it has the ability to collect sap when put on wandering in the redwoods. So, let's try to locate a tree, and I'm not going to try it for too long, but you're supposed to be able to put it next to a tree, put it on wandering, and it will, over time, collect sap from that tree. And it won't be much, but now this is the second time trying to record this because the first time didn't work out. So we'll see if this Arca works, or if the trees are broken, or what, but we'll stay for maybe, I don't know, 3 minutes, and if nothing happens, nothing happens. So behavior, set on wandering, and see what it does. And I'm gonna lean toward it's not gonna work right now. But just know that it should be able to passively collect sap when wandering in the redwoods biome. Alright, back to base and I'll show you the other ability. Alright, and now to showcase the main ability, and the ability that the Archaeopteryx is mostly known for, and that is to be a natural parachute. Yes, these guys can pretty much flap their little wings and slowly descend to the ground. And by slow, I mean very slow. So, I will go ahead and show you a trick to get down a little quicker if you so desire. So, you first need to find a high surface, which, boom, I am on a high surface. top of the base that I'm building. And then you should hopefully have a target in mind. So let's say we want to go to that platform over here. So we'll jump off. And as you can see, we are very slowly descending. I mean, it doesn't feel like we're descending at all. We won't show the fast route quite yet, because it's better to do that when you get very close to your target. So that platform right here is where I'm planning on going. There shouldn't be anything that spawned there. You should be safe. Be a good landing spot. Notice how we haven't really descended all that much at all. We can still see our base. We're pretty in line on where we started. So now we can probably start to more rapidly descend, and a good way to think of that is rapid R. So if you're on keyboard and mouse, you press R for the toggle of the rapid descent. So press R once and you start to fall. Press R again and it starts to flap again. And will slowly flap as well. You can continue to hold your W, A, S, and D keys, and we can get back to our destination. But make sure that you press R again so you don't just fall to the ground, you safely glide. So we're going to press R once and then twice so we slowly descend and don't take as much fall damage here. And we took a little, I do believe. No, we didn't. We didn't take any at all. So I'd say a good 20 feet off the ground or more is where you want to press that R button again, just so it has enough time to break its fall and slowly lift you onto the ground. Or take you down, yeah. Anyhow, yeah, that is basically the Archaeopteryx in a nutshell. It definitely needs a buff. Hopefully Wildcard will consider something better for this creature. It's been in the game quite long, so I definitely think it needs something better. The sap thing is not really amazing. It doesn't really work as well from what I've tested, so it definitely needs either a buff to that, a buff to its maneuverability when flying. Maybe you can wield weapons or something. That'd be cool. Something fun. I don't care about the special weather alert, dude. I'm trying to make a video. Alright. Another idea is on, like, Scorched Earth, there's plenty of these, and you can challenge yourself to steal a wyvern egg with just these and grapples. Parachute down with this, and then grapple out, and see if you can escape. I've tried it. It's scary. I recommend it if you are seeking a thrill. So, yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace!